Everything is alright. Chin up, I can't step into the spotlight. She said, I'm sad, somehow without any words. I just stood there, searching for an answer. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. Why do my words always lose their meaning? What I feel, what I say, there's such a rift between them. He said, I can't really seem to read you. I just stood there, never know what I should do. When this world is no more, the moon is all we'll see. I'll ask you to fly away with me until the stars all fall down. They empty from the sky, but I don't mind. If you're with me, then everything's alright. If you're with me, then everything's
Hello. I am here and we're here to RP. Alright. And with that, let's get in here. Ah, I'm here. There's the other people. Currently still waiting for our DMs to be ready, but...
I got zappy hands.
Zappy hands.
Yes.
Zappy.
Zappy.
Zip zap zoop.
Oh,
Okay,
Zappy's up.
Hi.
Hello.
so, do you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, or any phobias I
Oops.
should know of?
Oh.
It's likely not going to come up unless you have a phobia of being shot or getting caught in barbed wire.
Nothing out of character.
No.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
The only things that I was gonna say was showing off what Kenshi can do and explain things, because some people get confused.
I mean,
You can give me, yeah, everybody can give me, like, a rundown of what they can do. Just so I know.
Yeah.
anything, like, not immediately obvious.
Repair beam.
I mean, I guess there's the scanner. That basically gives her essentially like the whole molecular structure of like an object that she scans. And she took
Okay.
the magic into it to basically do that to use like detect magic as well. Slash identify. And then of course her fabricator, which just allows her to make things using materials that she has in the form of like base elements.
Well, that is cool as fuck.
Yeah.
The Full Metal Alchemist.
Literally.
It's like a Star Trek replicator, but like slightly nerfed.
Okay.
I got sword. Oh wait, no, that's my shield. I got a shield. I got sword. I got staff, and it releases fart gas. It's not actually fart gas. This is just generic nature magic. She can do like a bunch of basic druidic spells. She has the innate ability to speak with plants. That's about it.
Got it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also-
Can she? Okay.
The bubble
Yeah.
shield's
Bubble
kinetic.
shield.
It's kinetic. You can like walk through it and like.
I got
reach
my
through it
mana
and stuff.
balls to channel mana into people and things. Either give them
Balls.
mana or put their body into
Balls.
overdrive so all their things are enhanced.
Gosh.
I can also punch people to heal them.
Fucking crazy
Basically-
diamond over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, the more damage I do to them, the damage I do gets healed. And that much is also goes towards their healing. So basically, say I snap their arm and another limb also get healed.
Okay.
That kind of
Okay,
thing.
I understand
I
now.
can't.
Yeah.
You ain't got no
That's her healing things. Her own healing, she can recover from basically anything unless it's an instant kill. However, it takes her own
Yes.
body's nutrients, so she might, instead of dying from an injury, she dies from malnutrition if she doesn't get nutrients in time. Luckily, she stocks up on food.
Hello.
Eat, motherfucker.
As far as other attacks, zappy hands. Her stubborn shield, which is basically just, fuck your ranged attacks, come fight me. It doesn't negate ranged, but it makes it so bullets and projectiles and stuff go off course more often, miss her more often, and reduced impact. So it doesn't negate it, it just reduces the effectiveness of ranged on her.
Understood.
Yeah, and that's as far as all of the like visual things really. The glowing markings, which you can't really see in here, is a natural key shield that she has on during the entire mission, so more durable than a normal human. Her strength is also, yes, she is extremely strong. Probably not going to find anything that she can't lift. And her claws cut steel like it's butter, which means she can cut things that are stronger than steel.
Understandable.
Someone get me some dwarf star material.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
her combat is bite, claw, kick, punch.
I remember.
Yep.
My friend.
Hello.
What can you do?
Fire, which I'm not going to be using much because of Ceres, but we'll see.
Yay.
Most of the stuff is visual, so
Old tree.
I am
Okay, understood.
a dark blob of shadow. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, you don't. This is
Understood.
this is concealment, not cover.
Got it. Darkness.
If it wants to close. I hate index gestures sometimes.
Powerful.
There we go.
Pixels, your domain, no!
Other than that, gun with
Door just opened.
kinetic damage or shadow-based kinetic damage and fire damage.
I see.
All right, the one thing
I
I didn't
think
say about
that's about it.
Kenshi, her sense is extremely strong, very, very strong.
Yes, I remember. All right, my friends. So
Yep.
Daggers, I guess.
this
But
is.
that's
If
self-explanatory.
anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, please voice them now.
Oops.
I'm going to drop the portal, and then we will. This is going to be very narratively heavy, and combat is optional. If you guys get into trouble, you get into trouble.
All right.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
This thing
Before
is
they go
fucking
in, Saris
dope.
would just reiterate, hey, don't
Yeah,
use any
I've just
fire
been
around
standing
me.
behind
I
you
won't
the
react
entire
very
time.
well. And that's about it.
Oh fuck!
Kenshi
Well
would
aware.
ask
Hate this place.
if electricity counts towards that, or no. Good.
Oh yeah, you did sign up for the mission that's supposed to be taking place on a field of embers.
It's okay, Cookie.
Yeah.
On a what?
Yeah, you're, so this mission, this is a land of war waste, and things are still actively burning.
Oh, lovely.
Yo, fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so find the
Congratulations.
flower. Doesn't say anything about anything on fire in the mission description.
It does. It does.
Let me check.
Pyres of the old war still ember. Fun.
Yeah.
I guess she thought
She's
that
a
was
druid,
just
Yeah,
she-
I mean,
would
I
flux.
could have done, it is there, but I could have done a better job.
Oh well, we'll see what happens. She's probably just gonna tape the fucking rune to her chest. Just to calm herself down.
Kenshi will hand her her bag of water, bag of holding full of water.
The water's not the issue. It's just she's not afraid of being burnt. She's yeah. Anyway, let's go. Let's go get
Okay.
traumatized.
Yay.
Yeah,
Trauma
I mean,
time.
this will make for interesting roleplay, that's for damn
Oops, sorry,
sure.
biscuit.
Now, where is the son of a bitch?
Biscuit.
Alright, I had this prepped, where did it go?
Look, it's biscuit.
Oh no!
Oh, she's up here now.
Oh,
Brisket for the
Dog.
biscuit.
Damn, we should have brought Arch. We should have brought some Arch. Arch.
Here,
some
good girl.
doom.
She licking my arm.
Oh fuck.
Traumatize them further.
Ow.
Going down.
Jesus
She's
Christ.
always licking you.
That's just
Yeah.
She loves
It tastes
Okay,
good.
so we're in...
When I die, she's gonna eat me.
Balls.
Bones and all.
consumed by darkness.
Consumed by dogness.
Consumed by dog.
Imprisoning me.
Dogness.
Yeah, now she's licking my ankle.
Mm.
And the one other thing,
Thank you,
effect-wise,
thank you.
I have that is kind of overdone and some people hate. I glow green when I'm
The actual
actively
yummy evergreen.
forcing
Hello.
major healing.
Ooh.
Green.
Green.
Stay the same.
Green.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some people really hate
Oh,
this
yeah.
because they can't really see anything.
Oh.
I can also glow green.
Oh, the shade air is weird.
It's just a panosphere.
Yeah,
What are you saying?
Canisphere.
What are you saying?
Mm. Blip.
What?
You're
Did I have the sad face on?
Where is it?
Do I still?
Oh, like a concerned face.
Is it at the
No.
bottom?
My man
Oh,
of
okay.
balls.
Finger
Hey,
crooked.
Lauren.
While I'm glowing. It's actually funny because one of the other characters, Jackson,
Oh, sorry.
he prefers
up in my
Kenshi beating him up to heal him instead of just boosting his healing.
Well then.
Romantic.
He'd rather get kicked in the nuts than be hungry. Yeah.
I have food. I'll just eat while you heal me.
Xeris is a druid.
Oh, this
She
is-
heals.
Where?
Hey, Lauren, look to your left.
Pardon me.
Get all the healing.
I'm just umming. Don't worry. Just ignore me. I'm looking for the map that I had prepped. That is
Mwah.
not there right now.
Burn.
It's gonna be difficult.
Ah, there it is.
Finally.
Found it.
I get to bully the
Yay.
players. I mean, I get to help tell stories.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
Kenshi probably would have known this already, but how is
Wake
XC
of the
with
Red.
electricity?
There you go, my friends.
Pretty weak to it.
Okay, so
Like that,
don't
I can
use
actually,
electricity
like,
on
hurt.
things that you're touching.
Oh, lovely. Hold on. So if we do want to split up to... Oh god, that is fire. If we do want to split up to form groups where we can use all of our abilities, best would be me, Exi, Kenshi, Ceres. Oh no. Still
I
holding that
wasn't
grudge.
planning for this, but here we are. Okay. So, congratulations, my dudes. Are we all here?
But yes, as soon as Kenshi realizes just how hot and ashy and fiery this place is, she would still give Ceres the bag of holding of water to stay hydrated, whether Ceres wants it or not.
Okay, my
Fun.
friends. Are we all ready?
Yes.
Hey.
So,
Tina.
let me read my notes because I actually had this all written up for you guys.
Yay!
So, as the airship drops,
Oh, we got an airship.
or the ramps drops, the cabin fills with a foul scent of sulfur, burning oil, and death. The scene that sprawls out before you is a far and flung inferno of sulfur, ash-covered land and of war waste, with puddles of oil intermingling with rainwater. Hulking war machines lay in haggard ruination, their corpses filled with spent munitions tangled with steel and broken dreams. Some fires here still burn, wafting up columns of billowing black poisonous smog into the air. This land has been desolated. Before you stands a young man, prime, prim, and proper. I'll give you guys time to load him.
Nice.
Loaded.
You?
Greetings. My name is Sergeant Wilkins. My task is to brief you on the regulations of what we are now calling the World Scar. We have your documentation and all the papers that you will need to cross this place without being stopped by military forces. This place is not safe. He's going to hand each and every one of you what seems to be just a small booklet with what seems to be 30 pages in it of nothing but governmental nonsense. Seems to be some sort of permission or passport.
Oh, that seems familiar.
Guard these with your lives. These are your identifications. Without them, you will be arrested for being here. These slips will identify you as bounty hunters. I know you are not here for this, to hunt bounties. But it is the only permission slip that will allow you to go deep enough to get what you want. The dangers that you will encounter in the zone are as follows: barbed wires, landmines, perhaps bandits, or scabs. Most people that are here that are not wearing an official looking uniform are likely fugitives and cannot be trusted. If you are to apprehend a fugitive or someone that clearly does not belong, I will be giving you a radio.
Mm.
If you apprehend them or give us their coordinates, they will be arrested or shot, depending on what the crimes were. Do any of you have any questions for me before I send you on your way and leave you alone here?
I do.
Speak.
Is the ground toxic or is it just burnt?
In certain areas, I'm sure it is toxic. There, as you can see, the area has been littered with an unnumbered amount of wreckages of vehicles that were carrying
Mm.
crude oil and petroleum. Nothing grows here. Well, apparently not. That's the case, as you all seem to be looking for a flower.
Plants are hardy. Sure, this
I see that.
will bloom eventually.
Now, I will state, if you report any interesting findings, people, or even have documentations of lost soldiers, this place is considered a memorial. You are walking on a graveyard. If you hurt them if you turn them in, then you will be rewarded for your services. And I'm sure there are many families that are still wondering what happened to their their grandparents.
We will be on the lookout.
If you are caught by a passing patrol with weapons or munitions that are scavenged from this place, it will be considered grave robbing.
Understood.
Do you have any other questions?
We're allowed to take his documents and identification to hand in afterwards?
Yes.
Just no
Provided
weapons.
weapons, I would stay away from them. Memorabilias like dog tags, pictures, things like that. Things that can do no harm, you should be fine. We have had a very large issue with people scavenging the battlefield for munitions to shoot others with. It has been a long time since the war ended, but hundreds of millions of rifles don't just disappear, neither do bullets.
Worse.
There are some dangerous individuals in the area. If you find anything or see something, say something. If you see anyone that looks like us, we are called Death Watch. It is likely that you will want to either stay out of our way or answer our questions. Other than that, you have your papers. You will be left alone. Anything else? Good. Stay cautious. The battlefield may be old, but it is still very dangerous. God bless.
Well then.
Let us know if it comes too much.
You are left alone as the members of Death Watch seem to just meander off, almost aimlessly. You are now in this land of war waste that you now know is called the World Scar. This place has been desolated by armed conflict. It is questionable as to how long, but your druidic friend here will know that there is very little, if nothing, growing here.
Mm.
This is a place of death.
Trees of charcoal.
I guess we need to start moving.
Yeah, and the best thing that I can think of is get up high and see if we can see or smell anything from up high.
What's that right
It might be
there?
hard
Get an
with all-
actual direction to go in, other than just straight.
Ideally, I believe what we're looking for might be in a sheltered location. Somewhere that didn't get affected too much by fire.
Very likely.
Probably. But it's always good to get a good view from high to see where those sheltered locations might be. They're just wandering.
The unpolluted areas might actually be rich soil that can grow at some point.
Just a warning, there's lots of fire over this ridge.
Yeah.
So, as you look over the vast plain of desolation, you see the corpse that is the old war. Each of these rocks, they are not stones. These are mangled hulks of different creative amalgamations of steel and oil, meant to, for one purpose, destroy. There are shell casings all over the place, and the corpses in some areas lay so thick that you don't believe that you would be able to step on solid ground between them, even though they are only bones. There is something that catches your eye, though. In the distance, down underfoot, there does seem to be a skeleton that is, for lack of a better word, better kept. He is not in the mud, face down, like most of these other nameless men. He seems to be upright and clutching something in his hand, as if he was holding on to it for dear life.
Well, then
Perhaps
Kenshi, with
salvation.
the lightness of a cat, is going to go down there and gently grab it from him.
Down here.
So,
Not breaking any bones
Mm.
as she's walking over it, because she's got that
if
kind of
it
grace.
gets to be too much, you can always leave.
It seems to be
As
a
long as it
journal.
doesn't move and
It
flare up in my
is
face, I should be
encapsulated.
Barely hear you in the
alright.
If you do need a break, I can always put up a
Okay.
Got it.
shadow bubble.
This notebook is encapsulated in what seems to be
Thankfully
some
not
sort
very
of
dark
steel
yet, but
container
not
with
very
a
bright
The
here,
shadow.
either.
airtight seal. It
Shadow
seems
down here
that
would be more than enough to keep it
documentation
up
was very
for
important for the army in
quite a
this
while.
period.
Okay. You know, she'll take that container and then get back up there.
Mm. Okay, yeah, that's a big
Just jumping back up.
What'd you
Got
find?
this container. Seems to have important documents in it. Should probably return this to them when we
Seems like a journal.
go back. Yeah. Journal of stuff.
I can hold it.
Don't know. Yeah, you can hold on to it. I don't think we should read the journal
It
ourselves.
says Private James Ryan.
I could barely read it.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think we should read the private journal, but up to you people. Got his name.
Research over there.
Yeah.
That rock seems. Oh, Hulk.
There
seems relatively
is
unpetrified.
which one of you are spiritually inclined? There is a
Potentially to a
small
minor extent, but yeah.
my druidic friend, as I have forgotten your name, I apologize. You are finding there is
Saris.
Saris. Sorry. You find that there is some sort of power in this book. It is dormant.
In the book, you say.
Exy, do you mind making like a little cage or something just so I can keep this rune in this place rather than having to hold it there constantly?
Yes, I can make something that you can wear. Hold on.
There might be a spirit attached to that book.
Oh, I already gave it to a XC, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Huh.
might be.
Doesn't surprise me. He was holding on to it like his life depended on it, so I wouldn't be surprised if he attached his spirit to it.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm not one to commune with
off your
spirits,
shirt.
so I don't know if we can do anything with that unless you can talk to spirits, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'll talk to them later, but not right now.
Okay.
But now I
How
think we should
spiritually
go.
attuned are you?
She is literally a spirit inside a tree.
Well, the book is going to fly open then.
Oh, okay.
That figured that out pretty quickly. So, the words on it are like brand new. And a voice comes out as it kind of reads itself.
Oh.
My dear, this place was worse than I ever possibly could imagine. The weapons, the technology, it's like magic compared to what we have at home. Leaps and bounds into the future, all for the sake of killing. We are the freshest spat from the countryside, they said, and we're being trucked in. I saw a mob of shambling ghouls, moaning and screaming with agony, life drained from their eyes, missing limbs, and then all the sorts. That's what remains of the 100 and 103. Jesus Christ, they don't even look human anymore. Like their humanity has been ripped out of them. The pillars of billowing black smoke ahead are where we are headed. To the world scar. I love you so much, and I don't think I'm going to make it back. The book closes, and a small mote of essence peers down, and another voice
Oh my,
comes forth. Where is it?
he's got papers.
Word. It points towards this echo. Points towards what seems to be, well, down. It seems you're going to have to go in deeper into the infernal bowels of this place, amongst the tangled wreckage of broken dreams.
Okay. I'm just going to place this in my storage system for now.
Mm-hmm.
Does the spirit still seem to be attached to it afterwards?
You find peace. The fire does not seem to bother you as much. It is tangling around this way.
Well, if the spirit's guiding us, then I'll let you take the lead.
Sure they don't mean any harm.
Based on the journal, I don't
I
think
do
they
not
do.
get that impression.
There seems to be right here. There seems to be another steel canister. It seems like the one you found the other journal in.
Well, Kenshi's going to gently grab it from wherever it's at. Open this one up, see what's in it.
Okay, it's answering a DM. Okay. War journal. Liam
Another journal.
Blackwall. They trained us, prepared us. I'm double micing. They trained us, prepared us, told us what to expect, and told us what we were required to do. I'm a medic, frontline 150 first. Frontline at all times is our motto. But I've never had the courage to hold a rifle. I learned young that you don't need to kill in order to fight. A warrior doesn't need to hurt his fellow man. There aren't many things about me that are special, except I love three things more than a lot of other men.
Not
I
really
love to help
explaining that
people.
thing.
I loved being a doctor. Most of all, I love to run. And you see what seems to be a spectral aspect of a fresh-faced young man get up out of the dirt, brush himself off, and run like a lion
Uh,
through the debris.
Okay. Kenshi will put that journal away and start following the running spirit.
Is it that way?
Wherever he's going.
Yes.
You've got a runner.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Here seems to be. Let's see what we got. Another journal. Although this soldier seems to be twisted and, well, he seems to be twisted and his body is curled up into a ball as if he is in his absolute agony. This is definitely how he died.
Okay, well, just like with the other ones, Kenshi's going to gently take the canister from him. Not wanting to do any damage or anything to the bones.
Mm-hmm.
And open this one.
Okay.
This one, as well as the previous one, were they both read out by a spirit?
Yes, they were.
Okay, okay.
And while Kenshi's dealing with this one, she's going to pass the other one to Exie to hold on to.
So,
Thank you.
this this was a quiet, peaceful field at one point. A place where one could find peace, look at green grass and smell fragrant wildflowers, clear blue sky. I had my wedding not too far from one of the shell graders. I was never a strong believer in the divine, but I have seen the gates of hell firsthand. So much fire, suffering, and hatred for mankind. Is God real, or is hell a making of man? I have no idea. I'll find out soon. I'm hit good and will bleed out soon. I want to see the flowers again. Okay, where is it? You hear the voice again of the young Liam Blackwall. And in a spectral visage, the area kind of terraforms, painting what seems to be the vision of a track and field, like in a high school. He's running through it. I was in middle school. My mom finally convinced me to try track. I damn near fell in love. I figured that it was about the only thing I wanted to do, and my grades started suffering for it. Around the same time, I'd be able to do track anymore if I didn't get my grades up. Didn't listen, as most kids don't. Ma literally tied me to a desk. That proved a point very quickly. And he seems to be leading you through the battlefield. Again. Over this way.
Okay. Gives
Wait a
XC
minute,
this
please.
journal.
So this is gonna pull out a seed. And it's gonna bloom into a small red flower. That she'll then gently plant where the canister was. So that the corpse is protecting it.
Okay.
It might not be much, but there's one.
In case you didn't hear,
Hopefully soon there'll be more.
What's up?
Sarah's just planted a thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
can
planted
explain it.
something.
She took out a seed, grew it into a small red plant, a poppy, and then planted it in the middle of the corpse so that the bones are protecting it.
I need to roll some dice.
You wanted to see a flower?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! It's going to grow faster than you've ever seen anything grow before. And it is going to take on a spectral visage. But it's no longer a poppy.
I mean, I've seen a lot of things grow very fast.
A white rose. Your affection has been reciprocated. This is a very, very rare plant. They call these ghosts of rose. You can choose to take it or leave it.
I think he might be a hat.
And maybe a gift.
I'm not going to take away his only flower.
Yeah.
I suppose so.
Even if it was a gift to you, I think it's still nice
This
for him
place
to
needs it more than
live
I
up
do.
to it. Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough.
So go ahead and he stops in the center of the area there. This in the burning wreckage, right about here, is where he stops, and the vision fades. One moment.
And that's where we found the second.
It's too much fire even for me.
Quite a lot.
And mainly in all the wrong places.
Mm.
Oh, this is my sign.
It seems that the signs have stopped.
Watch out! Watch out!
What?
Okay,
That's not good.
they're gone. They went over the ridge.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
lovely.
Yeah. Maybe we try and avoid them?
Those
Yeah.
scorching
No, they're
waves
coming back, they're
are
coming back.
insidious. They seem to be burning through the steel. Whatever weapons these people were using, they're intense.
I hate dumbasses like this.
Is that a person, a creature, or something else?
Probably one of the fucking
I'm not
scraps.
sure.
Good luck. I can't do much. Oh, there's Exy.
Okay.
Yeah, I may be durable, but
Okay.
even
Let's keep
lasers
moving.
are a fucking bitch for me.
Let's not stay out in the open much.
Mm.
Yeah.
You got my
This way, I guess.
The
Are you injured?
thin end of it.
I'm
Not in the
fine.
central system,
Okay.
but the end of my arm has been clipped off.
Oh,
What do you
It
need
hurts
to
like a weapon.
what do you need so you can repair or heal?
It is not necessary at the moment.
If you say so.
As it seems your bandit friend seems to have either died or fucked off. These scavengers don't seem to be very brave, only opportunistic. Your specter has returned, and he is leading you down this pathway through the broken, cantankerous wreckages that were once streams. And probably lots of government money.
Exy,
Yes.
do you mind giving us an overview? Making sure nothing's sneaking up over the cliffs?
Yeah. And if
Yes.
either of you
I'm also,
well, you can
I'm
go into
also
the
keeping my
shadows, you should
optical
be
sensors
fine.
active.
But if
Use
you
the
need a
comms if you
shield,
need to.
you can just hop into my barrier because things will be less effective
Okay.
coming at us.
I see two life signs,
I'll
but they
stick
are
next to
very
you then.
distant.
Yeah.
I have a shield,
way.
but it's not exactly big.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his laser can just chew right through that.
Let's keep going.
if I remember right,
And
those are
like I
more
said,
for
this isn't going to block it
defending
all, but
against
it'll reduce its effect.
Mm.
At least give us
melee
time to get
attacks.
the fuck out of the way.
In front of you, there seems to be a large skeleton in a middle of this small opening. He has a weapon. One that seems to fire some sort of electrical pulse, but it is damaged beyond repair now, melted by the flames. There is a steel canister that is in his hand, or next to him. There are just as many corpses with the opposition's uniform around him. It seems like he did not go quietly.
Well, as with the others, Kenshi's going to gently take it away and open it. The canister.
Yep, okay. Just making sure everybody can I'm going to be doing a lot of DMing in here, just so everybody can hear the story. 103rd Machine Gunner Arc Thrower. Job: immobilize mechs and Vix. My name is Brian Albertson. I have been only here for 3 fucking days, and I have stopped seeing faces, or hoping that I'll return home. So much death in such a short amount of time. Men ground a red paste under the foots of mechs, torn to shreds by the epilepsy-inducing glare of constant back-and-forth machine gun fire. Mortars, artillery, gas, as fire, electricity, shred, torn to and fucking dissected. We're lab rats in a carnival of death, finding the deepest hole, curling up into a ball and hoping to
And
rat
seeing
God that
signatures that way, but
we
they're not
live or
fortunate.
die quickly.
Hmm.
It's only been 3 days. 3 days of hell, and I'm only pretty willing to give up. There is a second journal entry. It seems that he survived longer than the others. The only thing to see out here is black, gray, and red. Billowing black smoke, spilt oil. Lakes of crimson red pooling at the bottom of craters, the gray of shredded steel scattered around smoten earth. The percussion on all sides makes it impossible to keep a meal down. Don't even try anymore. Just don't eat. The faces are blank. I don't see people anymore. Just uniformed. Easier not to think of them as people. Just marionettes dancing around on strings, or tin men made for playing pretend. So much easier to let go. Every time I roast someone with lightning, I have no choice but to watch as they sizzle, crack, and pop like they were in a microwave. Curling into a twisted amalgamation of charred flesh and rended bone. I never stop screaming. What have we done? And with that, you hear another voice. And Gareth, you're feeling you're feeling more comfortable around the fire. It seems odd, like there is a comforting presence that is watching you, like a guardian. And another voice begins. The echo and this mote of spirit essence lingers, and it flies upwards, ascending through the broken wreckages. This way.
Can she give the journal to Xe?
Yeah.
And follows.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh.
Sure. Right.
Let's move.
Okay.
We keep moving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 2 life signs. Around the corner. Unsure what to do.
Saris is checking here for any signs of growth.
There is not any signs of growth. However, there is life nearby. Human.
Hmm.
Nothing here. Nothing humanoid over that way, though.
Yeah. Stay in the bubble.
There's people up on the hill.
In case it's more of them.
Yes.
Maybe one of the people who shot at us earlier.
They might be the Death Watch. Approach calmly, but cautiously.
They don't look like the other guys. They look colorful.
Mm. Okay. Well, still, we don't want to provoke them.
Can you hear what they're saying? They appear
Too
to be
far.
talking. Mm.
I could try to get closer if you want me to.
Ideally, someone who's covered rather than hidden. We don't know what they might have to be able to see you.
Hmm.
Mm.
Maybe go say hello, Exie?
Suppose.
Sticking with
Do me no harm.
Yeah.
Do me no harm.
Oh,
Do me no harm.
yeah, they kind of answered my question. Yeah. Huh.
Told you I wasn't going mad.
So how the fuck do we deal with that?
Hello?
I have a
I'd be
crazy
more
idea.
concerned about whatever the fuck's behind there.
What?
Hey, we can.
Mine where? Are you
Hi.
fucking... You're the one
There's
with the
3
fucking
of them.
gunfight here. So?
We're here as mercenaries. We're just looking for some plants.
No.
Exactly.
Just a good
Okay,
time.
okay, that's a no, that's a no, that's a no.
So give us your bot and we'll leave you the fuck alone. Motherfucker.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Exie, just try and scare them off.
Yeah, just grabs you, pulls you over
Oh.
here.
Okay.
I mean, how the fuck do I even reach that?
Go after the 2 on the ground down there.
I fucking throw my sword at them?
Oh,
Holy
okay.
fuck.
Yeah, that's not something I can do much about. I'll be fine here if you want to go and deal with them. Exie might need some help.
So.
They're right above you.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Hello.
Right, I'm going this way.
No, holy fucking hell. No, what you just talked about? Oh. Ooh. No, yeah, you should probably stay back. You know, I have a big ass fuck off sword. You know, it doesn't pretty good that. Oh, I probably shouldn't touch it. No. Oh. You know. Oh, look at that.
You're okay, they're distracted.
Yeah, that isn't working. How?
I'm underground.
Yeah, you're gonna need.
I'm
you're gonna need
safe.
More than a flaming
Do what
sword,
you
but-
need to.
Oh, well, too bad. That's all I fucking have. Well, I do have one more thing. See, like... Oh. No, let me... Probably shouldn't. Is it better? It's a problem.
Okay,
How
let's
good?
leave.
How you going?
I fucking
I
told
took
you,
the
laser
douche
beam.
shape of a fucking sword.
You have a fucking hard light.
Yeah, I tried hitting it. It didn't fucking work.
Good.
Are we good?
Favorite shooter.
Are you injured?
They ran away.
Nothing that I can't heal on my own.
Thankfully, my shield is very good against energy weapons,
Tina, are
so
you
it
okay?
has been depleted
Yep.
a lot.
Yep.
Okay. Right, we keep going then.
Mm.
Fortunately for you, my friends, over here there is a glint. And it seems to be another canister with a corpse.
Again,
More like a
gently
corpse with a
takes the
canister, but
and opens it.
that's splitting hairs.
I'm a medic, but I pretend to be a mechanic. Spin the tires, check the wheels, spare parts. It's the only way I don't fucking lose my mind. I've seen so many stupid fucking kids join the war just to get rended. The last one I worked on was 16. He wasn't even old enough to vote, but old enough to die for his country.
Mm.
And this, another voice pours forth from Liam Blackwall. I was
That guy's everywhere.
in the next part of my life, I believe, was the most important. High school came and went. High school came and went. But I was on my way to being a track star. I worked hard, but there was something didn't feel right. The passion was slowly going away, and I didn't want to do it for money or for fame. Those things were an afterthought. I spent a little while bouncing around from dead end to dead end, and that was when my mother got sick. The rot, they call it. The doctors, they say they did what they could, but they also say there's not a whole lot one can do when it gets a hold of a person. I watched my mom going from proud, beaming and happy, to sick and weak. On her deathbed, I swore I would do no harm, and I decided that day, the day she died, that I would become a doctor. That no one would have to watch their loved one wither away while they're told there's nothing we can do, and use it as an excuse to do fucking nothing. I told my mama. She smiled and told me I was a good boy like she always did, and let go. I learned that day there's no price you can put on a human's life, and I never will. He began this young soldier, he is you clearly see him as a medic now. His outlines are more refined as you learn more about him, it becomes more in detail. He doesn't have a weapon. Apparently, according to what you've read, he walked out onto this battlefield without a gun. And his medicine was the way he wanted to fight the war. He walks calmly through here, stepping from side to side, oddly enough.
Gives the journal and follow.
Thank you.
I think that's
Feel like we're gonna get more of those assholes.
Yes.
We might want to move ahead. Try and find some solid cover.
Here, well, it seems that your phantom has disappeared. There's a
Anything
mechanical
nearby?
whir in the distance.
Oh, lovely. We have to deal with mechs now, or something mechanical.
Maybe we
Please
best try
wait
and
here.
take cover.
Or do whatever you will.
Maybe at the very least move towards that large structure.
Probably have to go down there, because that's where the spirit
Well, it was going
disappeared
that way,
at,
then it
but-
disappeared.
Yeah, so we probably still
We
got to go in
can-
that general
If we
direction.
go that way, once we no longer have a giant
Your signature.
mechanical creature.
Yeah.
He's good.
One signature, large, mechanical.
Okay. Is it going to our left or right?
It is approaching this way.
Okay.
Go down here.
We should circle around it then.
This way. Heading that way.
You hear from the distance, from this behemoth of a robot. Target identified.
Oh, okay. Ixie's revealing herself. This way.
These bullets are very, very powerful. They bash against your shield and rock as if the world itself was quaking.
We appear to be navigating the edge of the map.
Okay, they're still moving. Where's Tina?
Here.
Oh,
I don't like leaving Exia like that, but she could probably deal with it. At least
She's
hold
the
them off
only
until-
one who can. She's the only one who
Hostile
can go
synthetic
down and still be
spotted.
fine.
I can fight Big Max. but
You can, but if you get shot in the heart, you'll die. That's not a real body.
Too
well,
close.
yes and no.
Proximity alert.
Ah,
Mm.
from what I
Plus,
heard,
I think she has.
not from what I heard. Well,
Critical damage taken.
a friend of mine decided to show me that I don't need a brain to heal, which means I probably don't need
So
a heart either.
we are looking
I'll die,
at
but I'll come
a-
back.
Where is it?
As long as I have nutrients.
Well, he's
Okay,
dead.
it's still
I
over
wanted to
there.
do the explosion thing, but it's not on this model anymore.
Hmm.
There is
Well,
a
the big
very
one's down.
large
Oh.
pop and boom that is
That's good.
that almost looks like a small mushroom cloud. It kicks up dust in every direction.
Okay, that seems like a good sign. Should we run back
Mhm.
over there or wait?
There's
How does it
still
look
2
here?
people over there, although I don't see Exy.
You two might want to go help then, if the big thing's dealt with.
If you want to stay here, then
I'll follow up behind. If they notice me, I'll borrow.
okay.
There's a straight shot through here.
Cirrus, your comms
Hmm?
device will ring.
Hmm?
It's sexy.
Exy?
Don't stay out in the open.
Yeah,
I
lean
have-
back a bit. It sounded like they were targeting you specifically.
Yes, I destroyed
Okay.
the mech.
All right.
I apologize.
Thank you.
I'm not able to come back.
That's fine. Thank you.
As long as they're not dead.
Oh dear.
The
Like I
journals,
said.
the journals will be safe. They're in my extra dimensional storage device.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm.
Nikki, if you want, you can come out as my Pokemon.
I wasn't expecting there to be any casualties, but
Okay.
your friend, there seems to be some lingering essence that is leading you off this way.
Right. I think the other two must have left.
It seems like
I
it.
mean, if their big mech got blown up, then they probably either died
Yeah.
with it or they ran off because, oh shit,
Plus, they
our
saw
big
what was
weapon's
probably
gone.
high value to them also blow up.
Mhm. Yeah.
Exy is very shiny, and apparently a lot of people value shiny metal people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, the next scrappers we find, I'm throwing them clear across the mountain, because fuck
So
them.
considering it's her, I don't expect her to have left anything for them.
Yeah.
There is a
No.
crater right here. There is a corpse. This corpse seems to have its legs blown off.
The corpse had its legs blown off, and it's in a crater, aka minefield. Lovely.
Okay, step back up onto the rocks, I guess.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You being a druid, can you sense any foreign objects in the ground?
Hmm.
No?
No? Okay.
I can only really innately sense plants.
Okay. I know there are some nature people who can just sense
Would
things
be
through the
a
ground. I didn't
great
know
time
that
to have
was
XC
a
still.
Okay.
Did they have a canister or anything?
No, just the legs blown off.
Okay.
That is a random dead guy.
Yeah.
So the
Hmm.
spirit led us here?
We probably have to
Maybe
make our
they're
way
just warning
through
us.
this minefield.
Or around, door over, door under.
Mm-hmm.
What are we looking for?
Little
What are we looking for?
objects under the ground?
It's leading you forward, but it's not really helpful because you're in the middle of a fucking minefield.
Yeah.
It seems
Thank you for being here.
you're close, very close.
If anything gets too dangerous, just go
You
back
have
in.
this last hurdle, it seems.
Navy. Navy.
I need to roll some dice. Give me a second.
Mm.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
My friend, my plant friend, you're for whatever reason you feel confident that you can make it through here. As if your steps will be guided somehow.
There's something urging me onwards.
Okay.
The spirits know where to step.
If you're sure.
I am, oddly enough.
Okay, I'll still be stepping extremely lightly.
Just put your feet where my feet go.
Yeah.
I'll follow in the shadow.
That might help.
Okay.
Snivy, maybe pop in. I'll tap on the ball when it's safe.
Navy.
Luckily, the thing will need to be super sensitive if I'm to set it off because cat.
You see, you guys are seeing that there are landmines all around you, but you're not tripping over them. There is a crater in front of you. It seems that there is another young man that had his legs blown off. There is a tag on his helmet that says Lucky Liam.
Well,
Too many
I'm
Liams.
just gonna get down there and gently remove the tag. Collect that.
There is a journal.
And take the journal and open that.
The journal says not long after I started medical school, the war broke out. They were looking for volunteers at first. Then short after that, voluntelling people they were going to war. I was exempt because of the profession I was training for, but I was not raised a coward. I put my name, amen, first in line. The worst places in the world is the best place to make a difference. I can feel it. This is what I was meant to do. I can feel it. This was it. The next entry. I must have saved more than 100 men running around here, barren fields without a rifle. Just my legs and my wits to keep me alive. Lifting warm bodies out of the mud, oil and blood running as fast as I can. Drop one in medical, and away I would go, praising the good Lord for luck and strength to find just one more. Just one more, my Lord. Just one more. You can't save them all. Just like they can't save me. Got my legs blown off. Just below the knee. It's funny. There's not much pain as I thought there'd be. As I'm bleeding out, thinking about all the unmarked graves there will be. These burning fields and the bottom of the sea, and the desert sands and in hills of green. When the war finally ends, I hope everyone will understand. Freedom isn't free. There is a glowing object in this man's chest.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, it's definitely
And
not
she
a Liam I
will
know.
gently find what the glowing object is.
It is the legendary Iron Laurel. It seems that
Ah.
defiance
The flower we're looking for.
and kindness, even in madness, is what makes the flower grow.
Don't pick it.
Were we told to
You were told.
take
You were
it
told.
or just find it?
This is what you were told to harvest.
Harvest. Okay.
By the roots.
Then
Whether you actually do it is up to you guys.
Thorgar told us this is the thing we need to
I know.
actually harvest.
Let me.
Okay.
I know how deep its roots go.
Yes. Definitely trust you with that.
One of you take his helmet. I'll be using it as a pot.
Okay. Gently takes off his helmet and flips it upside down next to Ceres.
It easily comes out of his chest. As the roots are gnarled around where his chest cavity, as if it were another beating heart. This man's courage and fortitude, you can feel it coming into this flower. And it yields.
She'll make sure that every part of the roots stays covered in the dirt before moving it into the helmet.
Almost right down next to you.
And Ceres will take out a few seeds, not even checking which ones they are, and just put them in its place, covering them up.
They are also growing very rapidly. It seems dead men do tell tales. You guys have completed your mission. You can call for extraction wherever you want.
Okay.
Probably
take
not in the middle of the
plants
explosives.
And,
Okay.
yeah. And we should definitely return these journals and the
Hello. Do I know what?
anything else we took from these people, and also give the coordinates of where all the corpses we found were, just in case. But yes, get out of the minefield before we
Were
call
we
for
told
extraction.
how
Yes.
we're meant to leave?
We're told that the Death Watch is going to come and pick you up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so we can give them all that information.
I did not have anything else planned for the mission.
Okay.
I hope you guys
Then we'll just say that's it.
enjoyed. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you
Plant game.
did you guys have a good time?
You're welcome.
Yes.
I'm good.
Do you have any
Exy
comments or
died.
critiques? Did you
Yay! There's been a murder.
is there anything that you would think I can improve upon, or did you guys just like it?
That was really good. Only note I really have is just double checking you're not double miking while giving your
Yes.
your expositions.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That is
My
a thing.
apologies.
That's it. That's the only note I have. It was all good.
It's a very different style that we're used to, but it's very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oops.
I like that.
Mhm.
Nice writing.
For
Make
a
a note
day
quickly.
when I have 2 RPs,
Mhm.
I am happy that this was light combat, not
Mhm.
full combat.
Well, Exy did all the combat for us. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Go die. Thanks.
My one disappointment, which is more of a joke than
We're
anything.
not really good
I
against
wish
mechs.
They showed up one more time so Kenshi could just yeet them over a mountain because she's done with their shit.
Yeah, those guys were.
We died in the
they're-
explosion.
These guys are not looking for a fight. They're.
They lost
they're
their mech,
looking
they're
for money.
scarpering.
Yeah, they're like, oh fuck, they're fighting back. They're not dead. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Kenshi
fucking
was
obliterated our mech.
Kenshi was literally going to grab one by the legs and just Bowser them over a mountain.
You destroyed.
Someone gave
So
Bowser.
I know your character got fucked up, but you destroyed the boss encounter for this whole mission by yourself.
Kamikaze.
I mean,
Like, that thing
she
could have
wasn't.
started firing.
She
mini
wasn't
nukes if
getting
you
out
not
of
put
there.
it down.
She
Okay.
wasn't getting out of there intact, so she decided that she just had to.
Fuck
The
it.
one question I have,
So
could-
there's nothing else but to get rid of, to make sure that they can't like use her tech.
so can XC send the journals while she's gone? Can she send the journals to us to return to the Death Watch
Oh
people?
yeah. So Deathwatch is going to pick it up while you guys are here, and you are going to get 1,000 per journal.
That was 5 journals, right?
Yes, that is at 5k extra.
It will take a while, but eventually Exy will get there with like probably her Miku drone. Since that's like her only one that she has now that's like a full body. And she'll be able to just like take them out of it.
Because it's basically
because-
an ender chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it works like an ender chest.
Can I say
Yes,
something I
you
found very
guys.
interesting and it was very funny? At the same time, as you got more and more spirits, more and more ghosts began showing up.
Oh yeah, Jacoby's arrived, then Nikki arrived. Yeah.
Oh no.
The spirits and the rune may have been calming Sarah's down, but that doesn't stop her trauma existing, and she just fell into it back there.
Yeah, she was kind of just staring at the fire.
Hey,
Yeah,
you probably.
if you didn't notice, her feet turned to root. She literally rooted in
Yeah.
place.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to tell Saris, hey, you probably shouldn't be like absorbing the nutrients here. It's like toxic.
You didn't, or you did?
Yeah. It wasn't for absorption. It was just I can't move. I can't move. My body's betraying me. I can't move. I can't speak. It's basically like the sleep paralysis thing. Hi.
Yeah, I figured
Hello.
that out.
I did.
See
I
how
hope you
frozen
guys
she
enjoyed
was.
the story. Because
Yes.
the whole
Yeah,
point
it
was
was really
like
nice.
letting go. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
read like the
Yeah.
the war itself, kind of like giving you a little bit of insight on NPCs that you never got to actually meet, because that's what war does.
Yeah.
May I ask one thing?
Shoot.
As they leave, Ceres is just going to be just throwing random seeds out in the ground, just so that maybe something sticks, maybe something grows here eventually.
I'm gonna roll a one heat D100.
Okay.
And we'll see.
Yeah, I do like.
Oh my fucking god!
What did I get? What did I get? What is
Out of
my luck
out of
today?
100 is 85.
Okay.
That is
So,
good.
Damn! Welcome to a new forest.
This isn't going to be a new forest. This is going to be like this is like within the next 100 years. This is going to become a specterscape.
Yeah,
Like,
the
everything
original
is going
seeds
to
are
be,
random
like-
things like banana seeds, flower
does that
seeds,
mean?
tree seeds. You got the fucking apple seeds, all sorts of random shit.
Essentially, what they have done is this place is going to become very ethereal.
So like a spirit forest, basically.
Pretty fucking much.
Oh wow.
I'm thinking basically the forest in the middle of the city in Avatar: Legend of Korra.
Yes, essentially like that,
Yeah.
except these
I don't think I
things are
watched
going
that
to
far.
overgrow like machine gun bunkers, mechs, all of this desolation. It's going to still be there, but it's going to be covered in greenery. Well, kind of greenery.
Druid did an eco
But-
restoration.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like this change of pace of 99% narrative roleplay. It is nice to have that for a change.
And
instead
a
of
little bit of
full
combat.
combat
Yeah.
24/7.
Was it?
Over
I
here.
like
The way
having
that
a
I like
narrative
to
experience.
do roleplay is when I do combat, I like it to be lethal because it makes it more rewarding when you actually win.
Just bug snacks. Only bug snacks. Any animals?
I mean, that
Yeah.
felt
They
really
to just
fucking
be-
good. Like, being able to
Bug
actually
snacks
pull the
and don't eat
fucking
the bug snacks.
self-sacrifice thing with XD.
I just wanted to make sure because
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
dude,
Yeah.
that thing would have fucked these
I'm fine
guys
with
up.
the bug snacks because
Yeah.
Yeah.
She figured.
I
mean, it was
because,
fucking
like-
I mean,
rough.
Kenji
Like,
could have
by the
probably
time
taken it as
she-
well,
Spiders?
but she would have taken a lot of
Yeah,
damage.
there wouldn't be spiders.
By the
So-
time
And she would have
Only
taken a lot of
she-
damage and probably would have passed out and needed food.
So what these bullets do
Um,
is they drill.
Yes.
Oh,
They're
I'm
drilling
reminded of like
swords,
the.
Really?
I'm
You're
reminded
gonna
of
need
like
more
the
than flaming
Doom
sword for
bullets.
me. Because
Yeah,
it's not that
they're
easy.
doom
Yeah.
bullets.
Oh god, that would go right through her fucking shield then.
I had a fucking
Oh,
spear and
damn.
sword.
Because her shield
Yeah,
basically
they're
works like that.
nasty. Yeah, these
Is it-
are
Oh, dear.
nasty
Yeah.
fuckers.
If he
Yeah,
was
she
gonna
was
try to
getting
spear,
Someone
fucked
said
up.
Doom.
after that and pull the
No,
sword
Dune.
forward.
Dune.
D-U-N-E.
Yeah,
Oh.
I kind of thought about
But-
that.
Never mind.
You need
Yeah,
a
not
worm.
D-O-O-M.
Spear
Yeah,
was
dude.
actually
Wrong one.
easier.
Like,
Yeah, you were getting
weird
torn
triangle
up, but I
hole,
mean,
and that's kinda
you
why I
Yeah,
did
did
it.
by the
You fucking
time-
killed him.
Yeah, and the
By
spear
the
would have been
time
easier for her to
Exy,
deal with
like,
because it's
clung to
got a very
the
long
mech,
shaft, and she can just easily
she would
dash
have
to the
been
side,
like
grab
torn
it,
to
pull him
shreds.
towards
Oh,
her,
no shit,
grab
spear.
him, and then throw
There was
him.
nothing I could
Hey.
do. I was like, well, I guess I'll fucking
Oh, yeah,
die
no shit, it's
now.
a spear.
Yeah.
No one tells
Uh,
Jen about
Bean.
dumping Exy.
I was really hoping, though,
Boop.
to just
Basically,
throw you
like,
over a mountain the next time you showed up.
small warp bubble that
I mean, I
just
was showing up, but then
collapses
actually
in on
landed, so
itself.
okay, let's go with her instead.
Understood. Like,
She
I
basically
can be doing
causes
anything
all
if you're
like
fucking
the
flying in the air.
Xanthium in her body to just
I mean,
like
yeah,
go critical,
Exy dealt with that stuff,
so
but what I
and
mean
it just
is,
like
I
annihilates
was
anything in
hoping
that
there
radius.
would be one more encounter
that thing
before
is
the end
atomic
of the
powered.
session for me just
No one tells
yeet.
Jen what Exy
Oh,
is.
the mech.
Oh.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
mech. You
You've been
literally
saved.
caused
Oh.
a
I mean,
small
it is
mushroom
a
cloud.
first
Very
mission,
small,
so-
but
Yeah, but it's like much.
Mm-hmm.
You were
You
saved
Okay.
by
Terrifying.
God.
at that point, the scavengers
Yes,
were like,
it
So-
was
Well,
fun.
no, I fucking
"Oh
died,
fuck
yeah.
Here,
that!"
Heidi. Gary
So
Tina,
basically,
Yes,
freeze.
but
the-
I
on
didn't
the
get to
mech,
yeet you, so
oh,
you
there
get
it is.
saved.
there would just
Huh.
be like this big
Nanachi
perfect,
Giratina.
like
Huh.
sphere just
Probably was.
taken out of it.
I should probably.
Yeah.
I like how Cersei's
You
Pokemon just was
vaporized
like,
that
"I'm here."
motherfucker. He didn't even know what happened.
Alrighty.
Gone, man.
Silence. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had fun. I will see you again when I see you again, but for now, please take care. And bye bye.